Then we're going to have Gerald Freeman, of course, a player who has just come to prominence in the last several months and looking to make his way deep into Masters. And then Noodle, of course, which is a delicious carbohydrate-laden main course. So there you go. All right, we got two ready players, and those guys are on same piece sets, I believe. So they are ready. Let's get it started. Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event, orange bracket, match number 2. Or really, match number 4 between Gerald Freeman and Noodle. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, the grossest round 1 matchup. More digits than you could handle. Yeah, very carby battle here with a baguette versus a noodle. Noodle on the emulator on a MacBook. Very rare. We do have a handful of players that are still on emulator and keyboards of some sort, and a lot of who was actually on like a what were they on? They were one of those Windows tablets. That was crazy. I forget which player that was. 49,000 for Gerald Freeman. 71 here for Noodle. Oh, it was Torza. Yeah, Torza is on one of those Windows tablets. Noodle able to get into Mega Masters here at the 24 seed. Used to see Noodle a lot in the top 16, but not lately. So good to see Noodle back. Oh, you're using announcements for online fax pumping. Very nice. Gerald from the United States of America. Noodle from Australia. So it's pretty early in Australia right now. So thanks to Noodle for getting up at this time. I don't know exactly where in Australia. It's a big place, but I know at least in like Sydney, it should be like 6 in the morning. So if they're wester of that, then it's even earlier. If you're watching this match on YouTube, and if it's still May, oh no, if it's still April, right? If it's still April, then the prize pool, you can still contribute to it. It's still open, and if you want to contribute to it, just go into the description and click on the link that's provided there that says Matcherino, and you can contribute to the prize pool. You are part of this whole community, like it or not. That means you have an obligation to contribute to the prize pool just as much as Twitch does. But in all seriousness, we have had some nice contributions from our YouTube community as well. So anything you can do is appreciated, and it's you can contribute either like straight cash, homie, or you can do sponsor quests, which are free ways to contribute to the prize pool by just liking and sharing and subscribing and doing all these little annoying internet-related actions. So there you go. $372 for Noodle, $339 for Gerald Freeman. Oh, Locke saying it's like 7 a.m. in Sydney. Well, sorry, I didn't get that right. Flyheck with the raid. Thanks so much, Flyheck. The legend. 486 for Noodle. It was my second computer ever. Was a 486. $3.93 for Gerald Freeman. All right, Tetris for Noodle, $5.33. Ahead of Gerald by about 95,000 points. Noodle looking for something for that column 4. We'll get it. Creates a long bar hole in the middle of the stack. And no long bar, so we'll have to take a couple of burns. Waste a couple long bars there. That should allow Gerald to come back a little bit. If Gerald will get the long bar, though. And getting droughted for a long bar. Gerald, there's one from Gerald. 487. And another one. So Gerald back only by 35,000 points. That's a Tetris and a half. Oh, Suds in chat talking about an 8088. I did not have an 8088. Those are the days. My OG computer. What was I using for word processing? Word Perfect, I think. And I had Print Shop on there. That was pretty good. And I think it had Windows 3.11. Is that right? Or maybe it was just DOS. No, I think it was just DOS. I think I only just had DOS 4.0 on my first computer. And then when we got Windows 3.11, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is the future. 623 here on 19, 634 on 20 for Gerald. But yeah, Sud's definitely dating himself right there. All right, Noodle doing some cleanup here. Oh, Mr. Brain said he did word processing on a Commodore 64. I used to do video editing at the local cable station on a... oh, no, Noodle! Closing off the left side. Going to top out 658. Gerald Freeman going to be good for 674. And heart number 1. Yeah, I used to do it on the, Amiga? The Amiga toaster? The video toaster. Those are the days. Yeah, at the local cable access channel. Arbarro rating with a party of 5. Gerald Freeman's up 1 game to none. So let's go ahead and count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. My Tetris game is on right next to me, and like I want to play it. Like I really want to play it. I don't know. It's weird. Like I have this very strong urge to play it, but I got to do this instead. All right. Well, I'll pretend I'm one of these players and move their pieces around where I think they're going to go. All right, Gerald setting up column 3, Dirty Tetris right off the bat here. Bang Tetris for Gerald. And just going to bring this down. Not going to mess around with that again. Tetris says the inevitable Vandy max out will be hype. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it. I'm getting a lot more consistent 500 plus and transitions, and I'm just topping out on 22 and 23 a lot in the 600s and 700s. So I'm getting there. Old slow Vandy will get the max out. Oh, if somebody else will host a Monday Night Chasedown, I will take part. I will be a player. If someone else will host it. No, unfortunately, that would not be the oldest max world record. I think that's Rory, right? No, Kingsman will definitely max before I do. Gerald Freeman, triple down the middle. And I'm just going to bring this down. Kingsman will definitely max before me because Kingsman plays. Oh, wait, Robin. Oh, yeah, Rory has a max. It's Robin Mahara with the oldest max. That's right. Sorry, I thought Rory got a max. Oh, he's one away. 133, Gerald Freeman. 148 for Noodle. Bang Tetris for Gerald. And I'm just going to try to bring this down. A gap, an annoying gap over there in column 3. Column. Why do I say that? Column. Column. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm saying it like a Midwesterner. But I'm from Boston, so why do I say it like that? All right, 219 for Noodle. 161 for Gerald Freeman. Should rhyme with Gollum, right? Oh, sure, the Gollum. Doesn't sound nearly as scary when you call him that. All right, Tetris for Gerald, 231. 243 for the Noodle. All right, a couple adjustments here for Noodle. Noodle with the tapping on the MacBook. Tetris Noodle, 291. And one for Gerald, 277. All right, Gerald going to take this double down the right side. Kind of panic placed that Z over in column 8 and 9. And so now has a little bit of cleanup to do as a result. This will allow Noodle to build on the lead. And bang, Tetris for Noodle, 360. One row off the bottom, Gerald, dirty Tetris. Perfect clear for Noodle. Oh no, and he misses the perfect clear with the long bar. Oh no. Oh, not like this. Finally, Noodle's going to get that Tetris, but thankfully no extra points for the perfect clear. Pumpy says throwing for content. Oh my word. All right, 412 here for Noodle with some cleanup to do. Gerald, 363 and ready to go. All right, Noodle finally set up again, clear and ready. And a couple of long bars for Gerald, one of them for the Tetris, one going all the way left. People loving the new face palm bear emote. And Hydrant made another one. So we might have another one if we ever get to 350 subscriber points. Noodle kind of missing, I think, with that square. Or maybe that was on purpose. It's some super secret move that I didn't understand. But looked like there was a place for that square in a square hole. It said through it all the way left. What is the new one? Well, you'll have to go into the Discord and check it out. It's kind of a, it's like based on Wait What, you know, the Better Twitch TV emote. Wait What, that guy. 516 for Gerald Freeman with a messy, messy board. And Gerald's going to get that double with that long bar just to bring the stack down and just bring some of the pressure off the board. 524 Gerald, 507 Noodle. Noodle actually set up for a dirty in column 8, but going to have to cover. And Noodle is not going to survive this. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Noodle is going to top out here at 508 and Gerald with heart number 2. Oh, he hung that long bar. Oh, over there in hung that in column 2, and just couldn't get around it. Oof. So Gerald up 2-0. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is game 3. Gerald up 2-0 over Noodle. Noodle looking to win one and stay in this tournament. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It seems these same piece set matches, they tend to result in top outs. I think earlier top outs. Am I just imagining that? Doesn't that seem to be the trend? Is it just we have really cursed seeds in Tetris Gym or what? Is it just these cursed seeds? Pumpy says players have to play more aggro with same piece sets. Do they? Seems like they just need to execute because the other player is not executing. All right, yeah, it seems like it's more psychological than anything. I don't know. I haven't given it a lot of thought. All right, Gerald at 107. Doing some delayed burn here. We'll be Tetris ready in a moment or two. $146 for Noodle. All right, well, if you are watching this on YouTube, do you think same piece sets mean that you have to play more aggressive? Talk it over. All right, Tetris for Gerald, 180 into the lead. Yeah, but also don't spoil the... Yeah, talk about it afterward. Because somebody inevitably will spoil the result of the match in YouTube. So talk about it afterward. Or we could put up a poll on YouTube. Somebody put up a poll on YouTube. You can talk about it there. Or we could do it on a call-in show. You want to do it on a call-in show? We could do that too. 253 for Gerald Freeman, 252 for Noodle, so neck and neck. All right, Gerald, 258. Noodle with the combo burn. And there we go. Tetris for Noodle, 299. Through 81 lines. So a little bit behind where you'd ideally want to be, but reasonable. Medium pace, let's say, as Adam Sandler would say. Tetris for Noodle, 333. 322 for Gerald Freeman. And Tetris for Noodle. Gerald back now by about 55,000 points or so and burning. Noodle with a clean board. So certainly a favorable situation for Noodle at the moment. I have coworkers from Ireland, and they say "at the minute" instead of "at the moment," which sounds weird to me, but I'm actually kind of preferring that. And then that kind of slips out every once in a while. All right, Tetris for Noodle, 472. Gerald, 384. About 10 lines away from the level 19 transition, where the speed will increase by 50%. Oh, Jadek says they also emphasize end and weekend. Yeah, they say the weekend. That's weird too. Le weekend, like the French. True. And Gerald up Noodle up very high on the board and just 2 lines away. Gonna clear out that right side, looking for the quick long bar, gets the long bar over the Tetris and back down to relative safety. Gerald with the Tetris, 452, back by 55,000 points. Noodle is gonna get a Tetris. Gerald's board not clean here on level 20. Noodle's is. Gerald trying to get clean, and finally is, and looks to going to try to set up here. Noodle, a little bit dirty there, some stuff to burn away. Column 9 and 10. $491 for Gerald, $575 Noodle. Tetris for Gerald here on level 22. And here's one for Noodle at 604. So 84,000 point lead for Noodle right now. All right, Noodle with the J tuck here. All right, getting a little high on the board. Going to take that triple into a Tetris. 673 for Noodle. Gerald with a little low spire there. No good place for a square. Chucks it over to the right. We'll have to burn that away. And does. And Gerald's going to be set up for the Tetris. Oh, and Gerald set up for a dirty and gets that dirty. There we go. 665 for Gerald Freeman, back by 21,000 points with a clean board, and bang, Tetris now into a score lead for Gerald Freeman, ahead by about 6 lines. Noodle trying to get clean again. Needs to survive this and find a way to get back ahead. There's a nice triple for Noodle. Will open up the right side, and is Tetris ready? There's one for Gerald. There's one for Noodle. Gerald ahead by less than 30,000 points. And kind of long bar dependent-ish. All right, but Noodle's going to bring this down. Gerald ahead by 33,000 points, and another Tetris for Gerald, so about 76,000 points or so. Gerald trying to get a good board going into 29. Noodle into 28 at 787. Gerald is into 29, 828. Ahead by, now only 7,000 points. And here we goes, Noodle into 29, back by about 9,000 points. Board is really kind of messed up and not going to be able to survive. Noodle going to top out 830. Gerald at level 30 at 844. And Gerald will get heart number 3, about 14,000 points ahead when Noodle topped out. And Gerald will be moving into round 2 against Dog playing Tetris. Noodle, GG's. It's great to see you back here in Mega Masters. Hope to see you again. And I mean, level of difficulty, I think doing it on a Mac is just crazy. So, very impressive, but not enough today. And we'll, I guess, watch Gerald Mullen a little bit. While I set up the next match. Oh, it's going to be Gerald, and I think Gerald won, so there you go. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.